I'm going to jump right into the video and talk about exactly what's going on here. Emiru, who is a very high profile streamer, is having a bunch of issues with a specific streamer named Mizkif, who is also a very high level streamer. So I'm going to play the clip and show you exactly what's being alleged here.
Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my best to keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just...
So that's pretty much the main basis of what we're going to talk about here today. And it is bad. I saw the text messages. Holy gee willikers. I want you to take a gander at these. Take a little bit of a gander at this. This is a little bit psychotic. This is a little bit crazy. These are a lot. This is a whole mess of stuff. This is endless. No reply back either. That's nuts. Hey, would you be willing to ask me what is this? I want so much with you. Please just hear me out. I wrote a lot how I feel. I've been writing so much and learned so much about myself. Please just hear me out. I love you so much, Emi. I've been crying every night without you, and I'm sorry I've never dealt with this. I've been so depressed without you. Just please call me. I'll be up. I would do anything for you. I come home from Japan right now. Can you answer me, Emi? Just please tell me to move on. It's so much. It's so much. And this is the worst part. He's a very high-level streamer, so going against him, he has words in with Twitch. He could blackmail her, all this stuff, and it's so much she's exposing about this, man. I just want to say this right now. Mizkif, you suck. You're horrible. You're evil. You're a disgusting, just filthy cur upon the earth. You are absolutely revolting as a human being. And I want to be precise about this because this just goes into a bigger issue about what it means to be a woman at the pinnacle of Twitch. It is a high wire act performed over a pit of rabid weasels, and Mizkif being one of them. You can't even trust the people who are supposed to be your friends in the highest level. You can't even do that. Every time a woman hits go live, she is not just starting a broadcast. She is initiating a complex survival protocol. She is bracing for the psychological shrapnel that comes from existing in a space where her very presence is seen as both an invitation and a provocation. It is disgusting, and the most venomous threat often comes from... It doesn't just come from all the chatters and the people that want so much from this person saying, oh yeah, this is great, this is nuts. And she just has somebody attack her at TwitchCon. That was the whole thing. And immediately after this, Mizkif continued to do more stuff. It comes from the men standing next to her on the same stage, the ones holding the door open with one hand and quietly sharpening a knife with the other. And I want to talk about these allies. These people that actively go crazy and say, oh man, this is nuts. This is outstanding. This is great. And people are saying, oh, she deserved it. The part that irritates me the most is the people that are going out there would say, oh, well, she deserved it. She should have been more forthcoming. They should have won this. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is dumb. I hate that. It's so dumb. They have built entire empires upon keeping people silent, and she is even scared to talk about this because she knows how disgusting it is. This is the whole thing. These are the men who have turned community into a commodity and friendship into a feudal system. These people that have so much dysfunction presiding over the little digital fiefdoms, offering protection that always comes with a price. Your silence, your compliance, your dignity. They speak in this corporate hand, disgusting, and I hate that. And the platform itself, what's the worst part? The platform itself, the Twitch, cowardly. We see women being stalked and think, oh, it's a terms of service issue. This is a human being in danger. The response to a credible threat is just some bot-generated email and a prayer and saying, oh, you'll do better next time, you'll pay. Don't worry, we'll do something. We'll update our TOS. We'll get you better security. That never happens. It never happens. This is just becoming a fever pitch of stuff never happening over and over again, and now everybody's in danger. And Mizkif has had already just been in hot water. People have distanced themselves from Mizkif over and over again, and this is disgusting. And the amount of messages, all this stuff over and over again, this is crazy, and this has been going on for a while, for a long time, a long time. This is why women break. This is why they disappear. This is what's happening. The amount of strength that she must have to go through this is what women have to go through every single time. And I can already see people saying, oh, you're white knight and you're doing that. You are disgusting, weak,
filthy, trife. You are horrible, and I hate it. I hate it because every time this happens, they say, "Oh, she shouldn't have been showing herself online. This is what it means to be online. It's just online, bro." I hate that so much because this is soul crushing. Trading your safety for your livelihood, that is the price that everyone has to pay. It's the price of being online and existing online, and it's just the price. Ever since Bajork had acid delivered to her, ever since that guy ended up taking his own life in front of Miranda Cosgrove's house, there are so many instances of this happening over and over and over and over again. It just keeps happening over and over again. And this is disgusting. This is not streaming. It is not. This is beyond streaming. This is psychological trench warfare. And the men at the top, the ones at the top, the ones that feel safe, the ones that are supposed to be a safe space, are actively being the worst kind of actors for this, making it much more difficult for women to exist in the space. The ones with the custom-built PCs and the 7-figure sponsorship deals, they're not fellow soldiers. They don't even view these women as things that could possibly be as equal to them. They're just, "Oh, you could be with me. You're beautiful, and you got followers, and I got followers. We're supposed to be together." This level of stalking and harassment and just detachment from actual reality, this admission of just persisting and continually pressuring, this isn't romantic. This isn't chivalrous. This isn't beautiful. This is disgusting. This is a disgusting display of just, what is this? Over all these messages, and this isn't even all of them. This isn't even all of them. And she's alive right now as I'm making this video, still talking about the situation, talking about how she's going to take a break from everything, from streaming, from all this, from just the limelight. And that's horrifying. That's horrifying. This is the difficulties of existing and streaming and doing all this stuff online. It's the psychological toll. It's the death threats. It's the people thinking they have agency over your life. It's these disgusting weirdos that go out of their way to try to harass and harm you. And to have that be somebody whom you consider a close brother, a friend, somebody you can confide in, a closehood, a fellowship of a person, is so agitating. Mizkif, not only should you lose your platform, not only should you stay away from any platform in general, you need help. Genuine, psychological, deep, mental help on a scale that is unbeknownst to things. You know what's crazy? I have seen so many brain dead takes about this. Why would he do this with her, man? He's rich and famous. He can get anybody he wants to. Yes, but he wants to try to attack somebody that he knows, because that's where it usually happens. Somebody you know. So it's usually somebody you know. It's more than likely going to be somebody you know. That's the worst part. It's more than likely going to be somebody you know. That's the issue. Mizkif, you are gross. You are weird. You are nasty. You are disgusting. You are pathetic. And I'm happy that all the people that are rallying around her and actually trying to get her voice out there and actually talking about this now. But it took this much. It took this. This was a straw that broke the camel's back. From Twitch not having good security. TwitchCon, you suck. Twitch, you suck. Mizkif, you're a disgusting, weak, festering, pussy human being. And I hate that this has to happen. I hate that it has to get this far for something to happen. For something to be said. This is bad. I am not going to mince my words when I say this. To exist online as a woman is such a hurdle. I know that there's so many men out there that actively want to go against women and say that they're messed up, they're evil. But when real stuff happens, when cases such as all these messages, and this is only the small amount that we see, there's always some brain dead idiot always in the background, in the backlog saying, "Well, what did she say? What was she wearing? What did she do?" Always. And those are the worst kind of people. Don't be that kind of person. Don't let this continue. Don't let this kind of mindset fester in the world in this day and age. This is the worst of it. This is the worst of it. And it can get worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's gonna get worse if we don't do something now. Mizkif, you deserve nothing. You deserve absolutely nothing forever. I hate you. I genuinely do. I'm your Nick and Night, be my Laurel, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.